Good morning, children.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. So we are doing with the topic Pythagoras theorem, isn't it? So in the previous class, how many questions did we solve? Can you tell me the number of questions that we have solved in the previous class?
Sir, 4.
4 questions. Okay. So now let us go ahead with the same topic. A few more questions we'll discuss today. So write down the first question, that I write it as question number 5. If the hypotenuse, what was the last question? Just read out what is the last question so that I don't write the question again.
Sir, a woman travels 7 kilometers
Okay.
due north
Okay.
and goes 4 kilometers due east.
Okay, I got it. Now this is okay. Now question number 5 is, if the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle, if the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is 6 meter more than twice the shortest side and the third side is 2 meter less, than the hypotenuse. Is 2 meter less than the hypotenuse. Find the sides of the triangle. Find the sides of the triangle. So now let us draw the figure. This is the triangle ABC. Now let us mark the sides according to the question given. If the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is 6 meter more than twice the shortest side. So let us take the shortest side as x. So the hypotenuse is 6 meter more than twice the shortest side. That is 2 times the shortest side is 2x plus 6. This is 6 meters more than 2 times the shortest side. And the third side is 2 meter less than the hypotenuse. So this side is 2 meter less than this. So this will be 2x plus 4. Right? Mark the sides properly. We have taken the shortest side as BC, which is equal to x. Then the hypotenuse, how it is related to the shortest side, is that it is 6 meters more than 2 times or twice the shortest side. So twice of the shortest side is 2x and 6 meter more, so plus 6. The third side is 2 meter less than the hypotenuse. So 2x plus 6 minus 2, that gives you 2x plus 4. Now you apply the Pythagoras theorem. That is, the hypotenuse square equals to sum of the squares of the other two sides. That is 2x plus 6 square is equals to x square plus 2x plus 4 square. So let us expand it. 4x square 24x plus 36 is equals to x square plus 4x square 16x plus 16. So 4x square and 4x square will be cancelled out from both sides. We have 24x. If you bring 16x this side, so it will be 8x. 36 minus 16 plus 20 minus x square is equals to 0. We can write it as x square minus 8x minus 20 equals to 0. So now this is our equation, coordinate equation. We need to break this, so we can have x square minus 10x plus 2x minus 20 equals to 0. If we take x common, so x minus 10 plus 2 common, we have x minus 10 is equals to 0. So we have x minus 10 into x plus 2 is equals to 0. So x minus 10 is equals to 0 and x plus 2 is equals to 0. So x equals to 10, and we cannot take x equals to minus 2 since it is negative and the length of the side cannot be negative. So ignoring the negative sign, we have the value of x as 10. So we have the sides therefore the sides are the side AB is equals to 2x plus 4, that is 2 into 10 plus 4, and that is 20 plus 4, that is 24. If we take as units meter, then we have the side BC is equals to x equals to 10 meter, and then we have the third side CA is 2x plus 6, so 2 into 10 plus 6, and that is 26 meters. So therefore we have all the three sides, the length of the sides are 10 meters, 24 meters, 10 meters and 26 meters. So now we move on to the next question. This is now question number 6. 4 questions we did. Now next question is Subham traveled Subham traveled 12 kilometers due east. 12 kilometers due east from point P. From point P and reached at point Q, and reached at point Q. From Q he travelled. From Q he travelled 5 kilometers due south. 5 kilometers due south and reached at point R. And reached at the point R. What distance would he? What distance would he have saved? He have saved if he travelled. If he travelled directly from point P to R. Directly from point P to the point R. Now with the question, let us first draw the diagram. The question is Subham travelled 12 kilometers due east from point P and reached at the point Q. So if we start, take it as P, we move towards this. This is the point Q. This is P and this is Q and this is 12 kilometers. Now from Q he travelled 5 kilometers due south and reached the point R. So from here he travelled towards south. Let this be the point R. Right? Now the question is, this is 5 kilometers. What distance would he have saved if he traveled directly from point P to R. So if the distance covered is from here to here, directly from P he reaches R, so how much distance would he have saved in traveling from P to R directly? So we need to find the distance PR. So let us take it as x. So we'll apply the Pythagoras theorem. So if this is the right angle, so this becomes the hypotenuse. The side opposite to the right angle is the hypotenuse, which is the longest side. So you have x square is equals to 12 square plus 5 square, that is 144, plus 25, that is 169. So x is 13 kilometers. So the distance, this is 13 kilometers from P to R if he moves directly. So what is the distance saved we have to find? Now let us know what is the total distance he covered. The total distance is covered from here to here is 12 plus 5, that is 17 kilometers. So we have the distance saved. What is the distance saved? The distance saved is 12 plus 5, that is 17. 12 plus 5, this is the total distance, minus the distance directly. So this is minus 13. So this is 17 minus 13, and that is 4 kilometers. So the 4 kilometer distance he would have saved if he had travelled from P to R directly. So now moving on to question number 7. Question number 7, we have in the given figure, angle B of triangle ABC, angle B of triangle ABC is an acute angle, and AD is perpendicular to BC, Prove that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, AB square plus BC square minus twice of BC dot BD, BC into BD. So this is the relation we have to generate. Question, let us first draw the diagram here. The diagram given is like this. Triangle ABC, this is A, B and C. Angle B of triangle ABC is an acute angle, so this is an acute angle, and AD is perpendicular to BC. So let us draw a perpendicular from here. So this is given, this is perpendicular, that is at right angles. We have to get the relation AC square, this equals to AB square plus BC square minus twice of BC dot BD. Now if you look at the triangle ADC and we apply the Pythagoras theorem, what we have? In triangle ADC, what can we write? We can write AC square equals to AD square plus DC square. So AC square equals to AD square plus DC square. Is it clear? So from triangle ADC, right angle triangle ADC, we have AC square equals to AD square plus DC square. Now what we can write this as AD square plus, now what is DC? DC is BC minus BD. So we'll write it as BC minus BD whole square, right? So now we can expand this, what we get? AD square plus BC square plus BD square minus of twice BC into BD. So we have AC square equals to AD square plus BC square plus BD square minus twice BC dot BD. So we can write AD square plus BD square. Now from we are left with BC square minus twice BC dot BD. So can we write it like AD square plus BD square plus BC square minus twice of BC dot BD. Now from here, what is this? AD square plus BD square. AD square plus BD square is AB square. From this triangle, ADB, right angle triangle ADB, we have AD square plus BD square is AB square. So in place of this we can write AB square plus BC square minus twice of BC dot BD, and thereby we obtain the relation on the right hand side. So this question, starting with triangle ADC, we applied the Pythagoras theorem. AC square is AD square plus DC square. Now in place of DC, why we have done it? Because in the answer we have BC and BD, not DC. So BC and BD can be written in this form. So DC equals to BC minus BD whole square, and then expanding it, and then we have rearranged it, AD square plus BD square, which is equal to AB square from right angle triangle ADB, and finally we have reached to the solution. So moving on to the next question, that is question number 8. In the given figure, we have PQR is an obtuse triangle. PQR is an obtuse triangle. You know what is an obtuse triangle? One of the angles is an obtuse angle, means greater than 90 degree. So if PQR is an obtuse triangle, obtuse angled at Q, obtuse angled at Q. If PM is perpendicular to RQ, if PM is perpendicular to RQ, prove that PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square, PQ square plus QR square plus twice QR dot MQ plus twice QR dot MQ. So let us first have the diagram. The diagram given is like this. Because this is an obtuse triangle, so triangle is like this, it is obtuse and obtuse angled at Q. So if we can make it P, this is Q and this is R. Also we are given PM perpendicular to RQ. So this is RQ, you can extend this to this, and PM is perpendicular. So this is, we have to draw a perpendicular from here. So this is perpendicular. So this is M. Now we have to prove that PR square equals to PQ square plus QR square plus twice QR dot MQ. Now we have two right angle triangles, PMR and PMQ. Right? We have 1 minute. I think I have to see. Okay, now to start with this, in triangle PMQ, we just start with in triangle PMQ. In triangle P and Q. What can we write from this triangle by applying the Pythagoras theorem? We have PQ square is PM square plus NQ square, right? So we have PQ square equals to PM square plus NQ square. PM square plus NQ square. Now, after this, if you consider the triangle PMR, as I told you in the beginning, we have got two right angle triangles. One is PMQ and another is PMR. Let us mark it as a right angle. So in triangle PMR, what can you write? If you apply the Pythagoras theorem, in this case also you write PR square is PM square plus MR square. So we have PR square is equals to PM square plus MR square. Is it okay, hopefully? So you have just taken, so now MR, in the relation you need QR and NQ, QR and NQ, and we are having here MR. So what can you write about MR? NQ plus QR. So you can write it as PM square plus, in place of MR we write NQ plus QR. NQ plus QR square. Now we can expand this. We have PM square plus, this is MQ square plus QR square plus twice of QR dot MQ. Now keep a track on the right hand side what you have to obtain. We have PM square plus NQ square plus QR square plus twice of QR dot MQ. Now PQ square plus QR square, PQ. We have PM square plus MQ square. What is that? We need to find the value of PQ square. So PM square plus MQ square, this part. What is this? PQ square. So you can write it as PQ square plus QR square is already there plus twice of QR dot MQ. Hopefully you have got the result on the right hand side. Yes, PQ square plus QR square plus twice QR dot MQ. So you have started with triangle PMQ. From here you have written PQ square as PM square plus MQ square. Here only we have done. So here in place of PM square plus MQ square we have written PQ square, right? So in triangle PMR, again applying the Pythagoras theorem, we have PM square plus MR square, that is equals to PR square. So in place of MR, because we need QR and MQ, so you have to remove MR and introduce MQ and QR. So you have written in place of MR, MQ plus QR. After expanding, we have this part and this part is equal to PQ square. So ultimately we have reached to the final answer. That is what is appearing on the right hand side. So now moving on to question number 9. Question number 9 is the perpendicular AD on the base BC. The perpendicular AD on the base BC of a triangle ABC, of a triangle ABC intersects BC at D. Intersects BC at D. So that DB equals to thrice CD. DB is equals to 3 times CD. Prove that we have to prove that twice of AB square is equal to twice of AC square plus BC square. Twice of AC square plus BC square. So this is what we have to prove. So now again let us get the triangle for the figure first and then we will move ahead accordingly. So the diagram is the perpendicular AD on the base BC of a triangle ABC. So first of all, let us draw the diagram first. The perpendicular AD on the base BD, let us take it as A, B, C if we take. So DB equals to thrice of CD. So need to be like this. This will mark it as B. This is C. The perpendicular, this is D. Why I have written B here? Because DB is 3 times CD. So CD is smaller. So I have just changed the vertices A, B and C written from the clockwise direction, A, B and C. Now this is perpendicular. We have to get the relation twice A square equals to twice AC square plus BC square. So to start with, we can start with triangle ABD. This triangle again, and we apply the Pythagoras theorem, we have from in triangle ADB, what can we write? That AB square is equals to AD square plus DB square. AD square plus DB square. Very simple, as is done. Now again we take triangle ADC. So from triangle ADC, what we can write? In triangle ADC, what we can write? AC square is equals to AD square plus DC square. AC square equals to AD square plus DC square. So this is simply an application of the Pythagoras theorem from in both the triangles, right angle triangles ADB and ADC. Now if we have to get this one, twice AB square plus equals to twice AC square plus BC square, so how can we proceed further from this point? So now since it is 2, so you can multiply 2 on both sides and you can subtract, because twice AC square is there. So if you write twice of AB square minus of twice AC square, if we subtract, what we will get? This is AD square plus AD square. So let us name it as 1 and 2. So you can write subtracting AB square minus AC square is equals to this, and this will be cancelled out. We have DB square minus DC square. Now since it is twice, we can write 2 times, both sides we can multiply it with 2, twice of AB square minus twice of AC square, that is 2 times DB square minus 2 times DC square. Now looking into the question, what you need to find, we are proceeding accordingly. So twice, so we have multiplied 2 times. So now what is DB? In place of DB, we can write, it is given thrice of CD, right? So we have twice of AB square minus twice of AC square. So twice of DB square. What you can write? We are given that DB equals to thrice CD. We are given DB is equals to 3 times CD. Right? So it is DB square. So DB square means in place of DB we write thrice of CD. Isn't it? Or BC. So you have DB 3 by 4 BC. What is given actually? DB equals to thrice CD. So this is 3 by 4. So we need to, we need to answer is BC we need in the final answer. Na? So we can write, this is 3 parts, 1 part. So we can write this as 3 by 4 BC square. We can write it as 3 by 4 BC whole square minus this twice of DC square. So DC is 1/4 of BC. So 1 by 4 of BC square. So now we have twice of AB square minus twice of AC square is equals to, this becomes 9 by 16, 9 by 8 BC square minus BC square by 16. So this becomes 18. Okay, wait. 9 by 8 BC square minus BC square by 8. I think this is 16 and 2 times it was, no? 2. So this is 8. So this becomes 9 minus 1, 8. So it is BC square, simply BC square. So twice AB square minus twice AC square is equals to. So therefore we have twice AB square minus twice of AC square is equals to BC square. So we find it right, twice of AB square equals to twice of AC square plus BC square, and which is required, which is the required answer which you wanted to get on the right hand side. Okay, so go through this. These are the questions where you need to apply certain logics, how to get to the final result. So here we are given, actually in the question we are given dB equals to thrice CD. dB is equals to 3 times CD. That means dB by CD is equals to 3 by 1. So they are divided the ratio of 3:1. So if you take the entire line BC, that becomes 4 parts. So that is written 3 by 4 and that is 1 by 4. Okay. So moving on to the next question. This is question number. Which question number it will be? 10. Okay. Let us take question number 10. In ABC is an isosceles triangle. ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB equals to AB equals to AC is equals to 10 centimeters given, and BC equals to 6 centimeters, and BC is equals to 6 centimeters. Find the altitude on BC. Find the altitude on BC and also calculate its area. And also calculate its area. So ABC is an isosceles triangle, two sides equal. Let us take the isosceles triangle like this. This is A, this is B, and this is C. The length of the equal sides is 10 centimeters, and the side BC is given as 6 centimeters. We have to find the altitude on BC. So if you draw this, this is the altitude. That is a property of isosceles triangle. What is that? That if you drop the perpendicular from vertex on the vertex A on the opposite side BC, it bisects the side BC. So obviously this part and this part will be equal. Each will be equal to 3 centimeters. So if you now consider any one of this triangle, so let us take in triangle ADB, and we apply the Pythagoras theorem here. We have AB square is equals to AD square plus or BD square plus AD square. So AD square plus DB square. Now what is AB? 10 square equals to AD square, which you have to find, and this is 3 square. So AD square is equals to 100 minus 9, and that is 100 minus 9, and that is coming to 91. root over 91 centimeter. So the length of the altitude is root over 91 centimeters. And if you can find the value of root over 91 centimeters is okay. Now we'll find the area of the triangle. The area of the triangle is half into base into height, we already know. So that area is given by half. The base is given as 6 centimeters into root over 91. So try to find out the square root of 91, put the value of root over 91 and then multiply, you get the area of the triangle. And the answer is AD is given, I don't know, the area of the triangle is given as 28.62. I'm just writing 28.62 centimeter square. But this answer is achieved after putting the value of root 91. So need to put the value of root over 91. So you find out the root of value of 91 and then put here also you can put and then find the area. So now moving on to the next question, number 11. So then question number 11 is, I'll just take ABCD is a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus. Prove that AB square plus BC square, AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square is equal to AC square plus BD square. AC square plus BD square. So this is what you have to prove, and we are given that ABCD is a rhombus. So let us now first draw the figure. So we have rhombus, or the four sides will be equal. You can draw the diagonals. If this is the rhombus, we can mark it as ABCD, A, B, C and D. We know that all the four sides are equal. And another property of a rhombus is that the diagonals of the rhombus bisect each other at right angles. So this is a right angle. This part and this part are equal, this part and this part are equal. The diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other, and also they bisect at right angles. So you have, if you mark it as O, so angle AOB is equals to angle BOC equals to angle COD equals to angle DOA, and all are right angles also. So you can write angle AOB is equals to angle BOC is equals to angle COD is equals to angle DOA, and all are equals to 90 degrees. Now, since the diagonals bisect each other, we can write OA, or you can write AO is equals to CO, AO equals to CO, and BO equals to DO. So this much information we have from this. Now you need to prove that AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square equals to the sum of the squares of the sides is equal to the sum of the squares of the two diagonals. So AB square, what we can write, AB square. Now since this is the right angle, so the side opposite to is the hypotenuse. So what we can write, AB square equals to OA square plus OB square. So this you can write. Similarly, if you move on, we can write BC square as OB square plus OC square. Similarly, CD square as OC square plus OD square, and AD square as OD square plus OA square. Now OA, this we can write. What is OA? That is half of AC. Half of AC. And what is OB? OB is half of BD. So we can write it. Just to look at it carefully, we can write OA as half of AC and OB as half of BD. So it becomes AC square by 4 plus BD square by 4, right? So if we take the LCM, so AC square plus BD square by 4. Now if we cross multiply, we have 4 times AB square is equals to AC square plus BD square. Hopefully it is okay till now. Now we have got 4AB square is equals to AC square plus BD square. And we know that all the sides of this rectangle are equal. This rhombus are equal. So AB equals to BC equals to CD equals to DA. So in place of 4AB, we can simply write as AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square, and that is equals to AC square plus BD square. And this proves the question. Last line, 4 times AB square. Now what is AB and BC, CD and DA, since they are all equal, so you can write AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square is equals to AC square plus BD square. You can write here if you get confused. So here you can write, since AB is equals to BC is equals to CD equals to DA. So thereby we have the theorem, the question proved here. So you can now take one more question for today, and the question is, so the question number 12 we can take today, the last question maybe. In a rhombus, the same type questions I am taking, or okay, in a rhombus, if diagonals are 6 centimeters and 8 centimeters, 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter, find its sides. Find its sides. So let us draw the rhombus. We know that just now the rhombus, the diagonals bisect each other and also at right angles. So this is the right angle, all are right angles, 90 degrees. Now the two diagonals are obviously not of equal length. One, the longer one is given as 8 centimeters. You can write AC equals to 8 centimeter, and the shorter one BD equals to 6 centimeter. So this part and this part are equal, and this part and this part both are equal, they bisect each other. Now if we take this as x, all the sides are equal. So if you find x, that means we find the 4 sides. So in that case we have this part, we take it as 4, this part as 3 centimeters. So can we apply the Pythagoras theorem here? So we have in this triangle, suppose in triangle COD, by applying the Pythagoras theorem, we have this is the hypotenuse, the side opposite to the right angle. Remember, so x square is equals to 3 square plus 4 square, and that is 9 plus 16, and that is equals to 25. So x equals to square root of 25. So x we get equals to plus minus 5. Now we cannot take the negative sign, so ignoring the negative sign. Why? Because the side, the length cannot be negative. Ignoring the negative sign, we have x equals to 5 centimeters. That means the length of the sides of the rhombus is equal to 5 centimeter, right? So finally we have the side of rhombus equals to 5 centimeters. So this is h now. Look at, just have a look. So now that today the time is over, hopefully you have understood the concept of the Pythagoras theorem. You have many questions in your textbook, so please go through those, try to solve the questions, and hopefully with more practice it will become more easier to all of you. So till then, that's all for today. Have a nice day.